What up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. It's C Black Love, and yes, I said channel. And if you're watching this, just we're back on YouTube. It has been a long time coming, and it was gonna be longer. It was definitely gonna be longer, but I got tired of pushing it off because I feel like if I keep pushing it off, I am never going to get back into it. And although it's not looking how I would like it to look, or it's not in the setting that I would like it to be in, that's not my problem. My problem is continue to post and post as much as I write, because I'm never gonna force nothing, but to be consistent and to trust the process, and that every door and opportunity and whatever will open up and things go fall into place like I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So this first one that I wrote is giving confusion because I wrote a big thing and then I broke it off into pieces. But let me stop and bring back. For those who are new here, my name is Tyler Johnson Garrett, aka T Black, aka the Black Queen. And I on my channel talk about healing, love, growth, and just trying to find the path to being your best self. Every path doesn't look the same. Every story doesn't have the same author, but we all have greatness within us, and I feel like it just needs to be pulled out of us and all that good stuff. I'm wrinkled. See, this is why it took me forever. I'm still posting all this, but this is why it took me forever, because I'm big on details and why. Okay, I digress. So 16 carriages. So I had wrote for the first part, it says triggers are real. Yes, triggers are real. If we don't heal properly, if we don't understand why we go through some certain things, if we don't forgive people, we will be triggered by if we don't find understanding and peace on certain things too, we're going to be triggered by people who thank you, Holy Spirit, who don't even mean us no harm. So yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with the next person. It has everything to do with you. Check yourself. If you're triggered by something, I was about to go on a rampage, but y'all, I tried this new edge control. Look at that. It was for people who want to hide their grays. First of all, I can't wait till I get gray hairs. I digress. But even with that being said, which is why I didn't go on my rant, even though triggers are real, don't forget to heal. Do not forget. Don't make people suffer because you are triggered, basically. That's what I wrote. So it starts with check yourself. Check yourself is knowing where you are hurt, broken, and lost and confused. Try finding some type of acceptance on what happened to you. Okay? Like, I'm laughing because this dude had told me this one time. And I was very much upset because who you think you're talking to? But he hit it right on the head. Like, it's my job to heal me. It's my job to make myself better. And this is not for you older cats. This is for them teenagers who trying to find their way and realizing, like, the life that they was living, they don't like it, or they want better, or they know something is better but don't know how to reach it, don't know how to grab it. This is me coming to them saying, greatness is definitely for you, but it's a way to be great. You can be, there's a dark side and a light side. The dark side, from my opinion, if you go down the road trying to be successful and great and build and stuff like that, but you didn't heal yourself, you didn't forgive your past, you don't understand your traumas, you're going to end up in situations and fuck around probably being a Diddy case. Mind my business though, because I like facts, and I don't know, but you can wind up in situations that don't serve you. It's not good for you. It can break you even more because you don't even know where to start setting your boundaries. You're gonna set your boundaries on a rickety foundation. You know what I'm saying? Not forgiving your parents for doing some things, forgetting that your parents are only human. They were people too. They were broken too, and then eventually you turn into the people that you dislike. Then, if you go down the road of greatness and success and stuff like that, and you heal yourself, you're able to step a little different. It may take a little longer, but you're able to step a little different because you know who you are. So, like I say, I can always talk from my own personal perspective or whatever. When I first started doing my YouTube channel, if you go back down, they got videos and stuff like that. I was like 24 to 26, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. But first of all, the happiest I've ever been, probably, because I was focused on myself and stuff like that. And I was doing a lot of the healing, and I felt like blessings was coming for me, like it was right behind the door. But I pulled back because I knew it was certain things that I still wasn't ready for. And now that I just turned 30, yes, ma'am, big boss pit. Yeah, okay, for sure. Yes, I work hard to be 30. Thank you. I worked hard for all these years. But now that I just turned 30, it's like now I'm ready to actually build. In my 20s, I feel like I've learned the most about myself, about life, about people, about my boundaries, about standing my ground, like not letting nobody play with me. I don't care if you're my grandmother, you're my mother, you're my sister, you're my friends. I don't care who you are, who you talking to. Because I'm never going to disrespect you, just don't disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing my standards, knowing my limits type stuff. Is this true rain hitting how it's supposed to hit? It may be the light. This right here is going to stress me out, okay? I need to give me some time because I'm still talking like I'm on TikTok. Give me some time to transit. Give me some time to get right with get back comfortable with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like if I would have kept going and receiving the blessings, because I did work a lot to get to where I am now, even then, because I was working then, I would have fumbled everything that God had for me because I was not fully healed. And that would have led me into rooms that had people with effed up spirits. And because I was so used to being around spirits growing up, or just from my old environment, it would have made me trust certain people that really didn't mean well for me. But I would have trusted them because I was used to that. Versus now, I can see spirits that I'm used to and know, oh, okay, I see you. But you go try to trick my mind. You go try to take advantage of me. You go probably be a Judas, and I don't need that for my life. You know what I'm saying? And God had helped me to know how to be a good friend, how to be genuine around other genuine people, to accept genuine people, to appreciate genuine people, and to thrive in everything genuine that is me. That makes sense? That makes sense? So now I'm ready. When I was in my 20s, I was not ready. I was not ready because too many things would have triggered me. And I didn't know how to check myself, like who I was, who I wanted to be. I didn't know nothing for that. I was learning, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I digress. But now, yeah, I understand myself. I accept me. Excuse me. So also what I wrote down in the same section, it was like, with that being said, I don't see, this is why I didn't want to start on this one, because when I wrote all this, I don't know where I was going, because it goes straight into With that being said, start apologizing and start to having ownership. If you can apologize for the things you've done, still do better. So yeah, y'all watch that Michael Jackson, Jesus, that Michael Jordan video when what's that boy name? Is it Scottie Pippen? I feel like it's Scottie Pippen. No, it's Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Yeah. When he had messed up and he couldn't play in the game or something, and so he went to Michael Jordan's room afterwards, and I think he asked for something, and then Michael Jordan said ever since then, after that, he never messed up again. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, Rodman, what is this boy name? Yeah, it's Rodman. Dennis. He wasn't used to apologizing. You know what I'm saying? But he still knew he had to take ownership. Even though he wasn't used to apologizing, he still stood on all 10 and like made Michael Jordan know that he knew that he was sorry. And he showed with his actions that he not gonna mess up no more. Why? Because Jordan respected him. Jordan appreciated him. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, now I know how to appreciate people who appreciate me. That makes sense? Makes sense? Because if I would have, of course I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit to try to connect the dots. Me in that same situation, I can't even use me because I always apologize and right my wrongs, shit. But a lot of people, they wouldn't, I don't know. As long as you get the message. Jesus, after we get through this first little couple of videos, I digress. I might just wrap all this into one and then start fresh with the next one. But I got to put this out because I don't know what message in here that somebody can use. Because I know I was told to write all this stuff down. I just work here, y'all. But yeah. And with that being said, after you apologize, learn to apologize and take ownership. And if not, do better. Do better. Hold yourself accountable. Start accepting the decisions that you make. Start accepting the decisions that you make, because nobody can make these decisions but you. Nobody. Why I poke myself in the eye? Like, adulting is really about you making your own decision and standing in decisions you made, right? So a lot of times I can choose to go left, and then somebody can come and be like, oh, why you went left? That's stupid to go left. And then I can get real defensive or get angry or whatever, because if I'm being honest with myself, I was doubting going left. But at the end of the day, I made that decision. There's nothing I can do to change me going left. Now I know maybe it would have been better if I went right. But at the end of the day, I went left. There's nothing I can do about what I've already done. So I would have to accept, okay, I went left. And from now on, I'm going to be a little bit more focused. I'm going to think things a little bit through a little bit more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Start accepting the choices that you made in life. Because a lot of times we begin to point the finger at other people or get mad at other people or make people suffer from the decisions that ultimately we made. Some decisions, that was beyond us and it was made for us. But even so, well, how are you standing right now? How are you standing right now? You got to find some light in the darkness in all the decisions that you made, because at the end of the day, you can't change the past. I guess. And then get yourself around people who are going to hold you accountable and allow people to tell you the truth. Because at the end of the day, iron sharpens iron. You hear me? Iron sharpens iron. Do you want to be great? Do you want to, first figure out what you want to be. If you don't want to be great, cool. Get around some bummy people who don't really want nothing, who don't really want to do anything. Cool. But if you want to be great, get around people who's going to tell you the truth, hold you accountable, make you look the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? And actually do better, who's going to challenge you to do better. If not, if you like where you want to be at, then cool. Stay in your lane with your people. But if you really want to grow and mature into the person that you were supposed to be, into God, who God had called you to be, to receive all the blessings that He has for you, to be in rooms that are going to really, really align you to some great things and beautiful people, and just to come out of these situations that you're used to, you have to get around people who's going to iron sharpens iron, who's going to build you, who's going to inspire you. And same thing, you have to be able to do the same thing for those same people. You know what I'm saying? Find your community. Everybody needs a community. We live in this world where we do like to cut things off real fast. Now, granted, some people do need to be cut off, but a lot of times the people that you want to cut off are the people who really wants the best for you, who's speaking life into you, and you just don't know how to handle it, or don't know how to accept it. If you don't, cool. Get the heck on and go build yourself. And when you're ready for some truth, some real love, yeah, come back. Well, probably not come back to them people because they probably not going to accept you back. But find more people and live in that and all that good stuff. Yeah, that was the first part. What's the title of this segment? I don't know. Because it was a lot. But as I was talking, y'all seen how everything was coming together. I don't know. But I'm funny. I'm funny as fudge. But ultimately, once you figure out where you are broken, lost, confused, and all this other stuff, once you find out where are all the cracks that are within you that separates you from being one whole, full, furnished, polished person, once you find the cracks and then begin to do the maintenance that it takes to make those separate pieces one piece, once you start to do all that and not be triggered by people noticing the cracks, and once you start to accept the fact that you once had cracks, but you're moving towards a polished creation, or a masterpiece that's still being worked upon, once you start apologizing, because sometimes when we are triggered, or when we are broken, or when we are lost, we do hurt people. Once you start apologizing for messing up, for not being your best self, even if you're only apologizing to yourself, and once you understand that everybody is a person, so get rid of that pride. So sometimes apologizing to somebody is not a bad thing, because just like you've been hurt before, you want somebody to apologize to you from hurting you. Why you can't give somebody that same courtesy, that same respect and forgiveness? Because once you really, I don't care how good you are as a person, I feel like I'm a pretty cool person, but I know I've been a villain in some people's lives, so I can apologize. And I don't really look for forgiveness in people, but I know the importance of being forgiven, because God forgave me, and He forgives me often, because girl, okay. So even if somebody does apologize to you because they realized that it was a villain in your life, you can forgive them. And even with that being said, just because you forgive them, you don't have to be close to them. But as long as you know, like we need to be mature people out here. We need to be mature people, and I feel like that's the whole, that was the push of me coming out here and doing my videos again. Not saying that I have all the answers, because I don't, because your girl's still learning. But like I said, I work hard on these 30 years because I can proudly say I'm a woman now, because how I handle business, how I carry myself, how I look at people, how I look at the world. These are my perspectives on what I mean to be a good woman. But I work hard for these 30 years, and I look out into the world and I really see how people are falling for anything because they're standing for nothing. And the whole reason being is because there's a lot of immature people out here. A lot of immature people who is not growing up and don't have a lot of examples of what it means to be a grown, mature person, to be a healing person, not fully healed, but somebody who's looking for healing, somebody who wants better, who sees the bigger picture, who knows it's not all about them. You know what I'm saying? We're living in a world that's being overflown by grown children. And I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I don't have kids yet, but I have nieces and nephews who are going to step out into this world, and guy kids who are going to step out into this world, and they need to know what it means to be a mature adult. And I'm going to have a place for them to go. Of course, I can always come to the crib because they know I'm going to keep it real with them regardless. But if I'm afar, because all my nieces and nephews in Louisiana, got kids and stuff in Louisiana and Texas, if I'm far away, I'm coming out here, and then hopefully it inspires somebody else to be great or whatever. I digress, but that's me ranting. I will do my best to be more consistent or whatever, and doing my videos, because I really enjoy talking and sharing the lessons that I've learned throughout this beautiful thing we call life. And this is a part of my gift. This is part of my talent, and I love it. What I do not like is talking to a screen that don't ask me questions, because baby, the rabbit hole goes deep. And I don't want to go too deep. You know, I don't want to cast my pearls to the wrong people. I prefer a conversation. Somebody asks me a question, I can see what I can do from there. But this is the cards I've been dealt. And yeah. Hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully a lot of great things. But I feel good. I feel good that I've done this. I feel good that I took the step, and I'm going to continue to take a step. Continue to take a step or whatever. So if you're out there and you're watching this and you're contemplating on something that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Because you want to feel so good. You want to feel so good just for taking a step, just for trying. And the more steps you take, even if you don't, you still go get somewhere. Because ultimately, you're taking a step. And that's all that matters. Not all even if. That's all that matters. And your happiness and your peace of mind, and knowing that I was here. I came, I lived, I loved, I was here. Yeah. Beyonce is that girl. You know what I mean? That's my song. And that's why I take the step to remind people that I was here. Everything that I wanted, it was more than I thought it would be. I will live my life. Let everyone know I was here. Okay, I'm bored now. The rest of these things, I'm gonna have to come back to it. This has been like 23 minutes, and it's too much for me. Yeah, y'all stay amazing, stay blessed. Until next time, please like, comment, and subscribe. Come on this healing journey with us, on this journey to maturity, to elevation, to success, and just letting God lead us in the best we can. But until next time, peace and love. Peace and love. Snap and pop fiddlesticks.